And it's Sergeant Pepper with the win. 5 points and a time of 7.747 seconds. Then 3 points to Oscar for second, 2 points to Alfred for third, and unfortunately Felix did not finish, 0 points.
Okay, well, that was awkward. Did we just come in the middle of an event?
That's the Retro Rollers, Marcus.
The Retro Rollers? Who are the Retro Rollers?
I put the word out, Marcus, to other racing groups to come here and participate in our events.
You did? Didn't occur to you to maybe clear that with me first?
Look, Marcus, the top 8 ladder's great and all, but we really got to broaden our horizons for Friday night street racing. Do a more variety of things. Like here, I got some of the food trucks back. And the Retro Rollers brought this 1968 Mazda Cosmo Sport for display here at the finish line.
Okay, well, I'm Marcus Firegone, and let's kick off episode 15.
Of Friday Night Street Racing!
Obviously, we finished the Retro Roller event. Apparently, anyway.
Alfred wins it, gets 5 points and sets a time of 7.897 seconds. Slightly slower. So the current points total, Alfred and Sergeant Pepper are tied with 7 points, then Oscar with 4 points, Felix with 3 points.
Are we supposed to be providing commentary? Who's providing that commentary?
That's Cooper, Marcus. Cooper's part of the Retro Rollers team, but he's not racing here.
Alfred wins again, sets a time of 7.812 seconds. Quicker than his first time, but still slower than Sergeant Pepper's time. We're down to the last run, and Alfred's leading with 12 points. Sergeant Pepper and Oscar are now tied with 7 points. Sergeant Pepper starts from the outside lane, but if he could win this one, and he's currently got the fastest time, that would be a plus 2 points. He could win this. Alfred, on the other hand, starts in the back row behind Sergeant Pepper. If Sergeant Pepper won, he'd have to finish at least second to get the 3 points and still win.
Marcus, my money's on Alfred. Did you know that that's a 1962 Ford Mustang, the first concept? Those are really rare, Marcus. Wow, a 4-way DNF wasn't on my bingo card, Marcus. there something wrong with the steering on that car? Alfred could have just gone left and around that and finished this whole thing up.
I think Oscar was kind of blocking the whole way.
Nobody finished. A four-way DNF. Alfred almost made his way past the wreckage there. We're going to restart this and run the final lap again.
Marcus, I'm amazed how well they're avoiding collisions in the lane reduction. I was expecting that to be more of a problem.
Way to jinx it, sweet JP.
Well, that's one way to take Sergeant Pepper out of the competition.
Oscar manages to hold on for the win with a block on Alfred. Oscar picks up 5 points, Alfred 3 points. The totals are 15 points for Alfred, 12 points for Oscar. Sergeant Pepper gets 9 points with bonus 2 for the fastest lap. And Felix with just 3 points. So the winner is Alfred.
Here comes Cooper now, Marcus. You're trying to copy your grand entrance.
Cooper here, representing the Retro Rollers in my Porsche 904 Carrera GTS. You probably remember me from earlier. I was one that helped set up the link between 2056 and 2026. Thanks again, sweet JP, for inviting me to join your channel.
No problem, thanks for joining us. Don't worry, Marcus, I'll explain the contract to you later.
Sorry, everybody. I'm new to 2056. I don't know what's going on.
Here's the finalists at our little tournament here at Death Valley. Alfred's the winner in his 62 Ford Mustang Concept. Oscar in second with his Lotus Cortina. And then in third we've got Sergeant Pepper with his Aston Martin Cooper S. And then Felix in his 60s Fiat 500D Modified.
That modified Fiat 500D is an awesome looking car. Okay, Marcus, let's pick up where we left off last episode. We had Magic Mike, who beat Psycho. Now he's going on to challenge Cobra for the 5th position on the ladder.
That's right. So it's Magic Mike in the 87 Buick Regal GNX and Cobra in a Honda S2000. But let's not forget to remind people about the little contest we run before the episode. You get to put your vote in before we start the episode for a chance to win a 10-pack of Hot Wheels.
That's right, Marcus. That's pretty freaking awesome. So don't forget, answer the questions in the comments section before the video starts for a chance to win.
Details are in the video description.
A late pass attempt by Magic Mike there, but Cobra puts the brakes on that, blocking him across the finish line.
Cobra with a win and a time of 7.703 seconds.
Not too impressive, Marcus. That's just slightly faster than Sergeant Pepper's time.
Oh no, Magic Mike Turtle's coming out of the switchback. And Cobra crosses a line in 7.188 seconds. That's 2 wins for Cobra.
Not looking good for Magic Mike, Marcus. He's got to win the next 2 in a row and set a better time.
Cobra wins 3 in a row. 7.302 seconds. No need to run a fourth lap. Cobra gets it and sets a time of 7.188 seconds as the fastest lap for this run.
Marcus, you know Magic Mike. He wants his fourth run. Here we go.
Cobra Turtles. Magic Mike's running away with this one. 7.017 seconds. He sets a faster time. He had something to prove on this run. Well, there you have it. Cobra still wins with the 3 in a row. Cobra gets to hold on to her 5th spot on the ladder, but now she gets to challenge Bolo Brown for 4th. Bolo Brown's driving a 1991 GMC Cyclone.
Marcus and I discussed double DNFs when you're challenging cars within the ladder. So now that these two cars qualified on the ladder already, and now Cobra is challenging Bolo Brown, if they have a double DNF, they get to rerun. They don't both get a strikeout.
That's right, we rerun double DNFs. Wow, 6.910 seconds for Bolo Brown. That's a good time.
I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention. What happened to Cobra? Oh, probably turtled coming out of the switchback.
Let's see.
Yep, turtled.
That's one for Bolo Brown and a time of 6.910 seconds. That's going to be tough for Cobra to beat. Cobra wins 7.253 seconds. One win each.
I think Bolo Brown's got this one. He's faster. Whoa, Bolo Brown looks like he turtled, but Cobra just kind of drove right through him. Gotta see that again.
Cobra with a time of 7.704 seconds.
Oh man, all of a sudden this isn't looking good for Bolo Brown. He had pole position. He should have won this run. That's not a turtle, Marcus. That's a tap from behind coming out of the switchback.
That's 2 wins for Cobra.
If Bolo Brown wins this run, they still tie for wins and he has the best time. So Bolo will win it, I think.
Well, let's watch and find out, sweet JP.
Well, I guess Cobra could win and set the best time.
Or Cobra could turtle it.
But if she blocks Bolo Brown, they gotta rerun this run.
Nope, Bolo Brown got around. And it's Bolo Brown. They tie for wins. A slow 8.390 seconds, but he doesn't need it. He's already got the fastest time. Yep, tied for wins, but the tiebreaker is the 6.910 seconds by Bolo Brown. Bolo Brown keeps his spot and gets to challenge Raw Sun God for position 3. Raw Sun God's driving the 68 Mercury Cougar.
Should we take a pause and maybe run this next episode, Marcus?
No, I'd like to get through the whole ladder, get all the way up to the number 1 spot and see if Grimsetter can hold on to number 1.
But we're kind of running over our allotted time.
And whose fault is that, sweet JP? It was your idea to invite the Retro Rollers.
I think the Retro Rollers were a hit with the audience.
Who just won anyway? 7.340 seconds.
Raw Sun God, Marcus. Raw Sun God won that one.
Okay, in the comments, please provide your feedback. Did you like the Retro Rollers? Do you want to see more other racing teams come and join our track? What was that? What kind of move was that by Bolo Brown?
Looks like he's got Raw Sun God caught up. It's going to be a double DNF. Look at Bolo Brown riding the rail.
Riding the rail? They're not skateboarding. Okay, let's run that again.
Just a reminder to the fans that we're broadcasting back to 2026 from 2056, after the Great Collapse where they don't build cars anymore and it's outlawed for racing. And there's protesters that show up trackside that shoot at the cars.
That's right, I still can't get over that. Bolo Brown with a time of 7.104 seconds. One win each, and Bolo Brown's got the best time so far. Nice clean run, and Raw Sun God wins it with a time of 7.211 seconds. Still, Bolo Brown has the best time.
Bolo Brown leads the final runoff in pole position, and if he wins this one and he's already got the fastest time, he'll win the set.
Bolo Brown with a time of 7.082 seconds. That's a new fast time. Tied for wins, but with a time of 7.82 seconds, Bolo Brown wins the tie. That means Raw Sun God drops down to 4th, and Bolo Brown moves up to 3rd. And Bolo Brown gets to challenge Aurelia Diecast for 2nd.
Wow, this is big. This is great, Marcus.
Aurelia Diecast in their 2006 Dodge Viper SRT 10. Oh no, Bolo Brown's off in the switchback. Aurelia Diecast with a time of 7.490 seconds. That's one for Aurelia Diecast and a time to beat of 7.490 seconds. Wait, did Bolo Brown just turtle and then recover? Bolo Brown with the win, 7.940 seconds. Time for a replay.
No, I don't think so, Marcus. He came down hard out of the turn and got one wheel up on the curbing.
One win each, and Aurelia Diecast still has the fastest time. Aurelia Diecast and a time of 7.383. That's a new fast time.
Fast is relative, Marcus. These still aren't as good as the sub 7 second times we've been seeing.
If Bolo Brown wins the next one, that'll tie up the score, but he still needs to better Aurelia's time. Bolo Brown, 7.340 seconds. Oh my god, he did it. That's a better time.
4/100ths of a second, Marcus.
The win goes to Bolo Brown, and that puts Bolo Brown in second on the top 8 ladder, pushing Aurelia Diecast down to third. Wait, that means Bolo Brown gets to challenge. Grand Slam in his 67 Pontiac GTO.
Okay, hold on, Marcus. We gotta decide. I think we should bump this to the next episode. We don't have time for this high profile of a race.
I told you, sweet JP, I want to get through the ladder.
I don't know, Marcus. For those watching, what do you think? Should we keep going?
I checked with Grimsetter and Bolo Brown. They're both a go for this. They want to race.
Okay, twist my arm. Let's do this. Grimsetter, and he sets a time of 7.233 seconds. That's slower than I expected. Switch positions, and now it's Bolo Brown in the inside lane. Oh my god, Grimsetter tries to take him on the outside. He crashes.
Bolo Brown's still going, Marcus.
.949. Not pretty, but it's a win.
Thanks, Cooper. Grimsetter's on his roof. Ouch. That's a nasty flip.
Bolo Brown almost stalls out.
That's one win each, and Grand Slam has the fastest time so far, 7.233 seconds.
Okay, that just sounded weird. Let me do the commentary, Cooper. Oh, Grand Slam turtles. And collects up Bolo Brown.
That's a double DNF, Marcus.
And we're back. Second attempt at run 3. Grimsetter with a time of 7.405. One round to go. Bolo Brown's got to win this one and set a faster time than 7.233 seconds in order to get to first spot.
I wouldn't bet against Grimsetter, Marcus. Grimsetter's the man.
I'm not counting him out, but also Bolo Brown has set a time of 6.9 something seconds before.
That was 6.910 seconds, Marcus.
Okay, well, they're off.
This is a nail biter, Marcus.
Oh my god!
I do not think that means what you think it means, Marcus. This is one of the tragedies of street racing.
And that was a horrific crash, Marcus. I hope they're okay.
Okay, distraction. Marcus and I are going to compete head-to-head. We've been wanting to do this for a little while now. Cooper can commentate.
Sure thing. You've got it, Sweet JP. We got Marcus in the Corvette versus Sweet JP in the Dodge Stealth. Fun fact, Sweet JP's car is 26 years newer than Marcus's. And Marcus's car has raced at Road Rage Racing before. And it's Marcus, way out in the lead, with a time of 6.545 seconds. That's a new track record. That's one for Marcus, and a lap time near impossible to beat. Here we go, second run. I can't believe it, Marcus is going for an outside pass on the lane reduction. Oh no! Oh, disaster. I don't think we thought this through. If anyone asks, I wasn't here.